Tesla is a Decepticon. I knew it.
Hey, Mr. Biff, what happens around here over the course of a month and a half? He's not going to answer because he's 3D printed and I haven't really been great with the updates lately. Oh, I just dropped some lettuce. You want some lettuce, Rocket? Come here. Get the lettuce. Come here. Come into frame. Come into frame. You got this. I gotta prove that Rocket's in the car with me. There we go. There we go. Get the lettuce. Good job. I'm not gonna give you any onion though, because dogs should not be eating onions. I am a little late today with the Impossible Whopper Wednesday. I was meeting with someone earlier. Oh, you already ate it. I put lettuce on the console. Is that what they call the part in the middle? The middle divider thing where you armrest? Armrest. I put lettuce on the armrest and she ate it. I also like giving her the bun, or at least part of the bun. I see a bun moon rising. See, it's a bun moon. There you go. Have some bread. Good job. I will have a Whopper. Why don't you say good job when I get the burger in my mouth? I feel like this is a lopsided relationship. They tell you it's all about give and take. I don't think it is. Rocket's tail is wagging like you would not believe right now. I don't think it's about give and take. I think that's a lie we were fed. I think it's about give and give. We each give in our own way. Because here's the problem. And let me tell you, based on experience, the givers attract takers. And the givers will give for a little while, but their well is never replenished. Rocket gives in her own way. And I know she appreciates things, even if she can't vocalize it. Well, sometimes she vocalizes it through like a bark or a growl, being very protective. Good job. as though on cue. I'm not. As though edited in seamlessly. Let me see that tail. Where's that tail? Hi. There's the tail. Can you see the tail? I know. Can I see the tail? I need to record the tail. I can't see your tail. You want more? Show me the tail. There we go. Kind of. Hang on. I gotta get the tail. No one's gonna believe me, Rocket. I know. You want more, don't you? I know. You want more. But I'm trying to get your tail.
Printer about to be unjammed.
Someone in my social feed posted these new Play-Doh sets, and of course I had to get them because there's a Darth Vader, even though that Luke Skywalker just looks totally weird. But it's Star Wars, so of course I love it. Mando looks much better, as does Grogu. I'm going to surprise Jedi, although Jedi has been sick with whatever's going around, and there's something really nasty going around. What's this? An ATST that's completely cloaked? Translucent? Through and through? It's not too bright out today, but I think you get the idea what I was going for with this filament. And yeah, the cockpit is complete. There are seats in there. Hang on, let's see if I can get the camera. Yeah, right there. Look, you see there's one seat? Look, you can even see my finger through the cockpit. Oh, so cool. How are you not 3D printing yet? Seriously, this was so easy to put together. It was designed by Play Action Toys. Jedi is still on the road to recovery, but was feeling well enough to open and play with the Star Wars Play-Doh sets. Now, this is an older one. This is an older one. This is an older one. This is a newer one.
I decided to follow them since they'll be familiar with the outpost. Bright suns, I say as I catch up to the droids. I'm looking for an adventure.
Never buy something at full price when you can wait until it drops to about 70% off. The first moment I heard about this, I couldn't wait to get it, but not, again, at full price. I'm not even sure what it does. I mean, you've got all these small Star Wars pieces in here, and you put them on a grid or something. It's an action set. The good news is I can keep playing it until I'm 99 years old. This Gravitrax thing. Oh, look at that! It's a PC. Is it a game? What is this? I know, I should probably just open and play with it, but then, where am I going to put it? Because, I'm not exactly running out of room yet. Well, Rocket, aren't you interested? She's gonna find out what it is. You know you can get closer to the action, right? Oh, it's a poison apple container.
Poison? Why are they carrying around poison?
It's a Snow White thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
What's this?
That is a Snow White thing as well. It's a magic mirror. You're supposed to stare at it and say, who's the fairest of them all? I used to think that toy stores were the fairest of them all, but then the mall no longer really has toy stores in them. Rocket, come here, baby. We'll go in a second, pup. Did you see they sent us a Beyblade X arena? It's brand new, yeah. I haven't even opened it yet. I don't think you can take it to school, though.
Yeah,
It's a portable arena, so we can battle anywhere. And we've got some new Beyblade X battlers here. That's nice. We've got a collection going on, which is wonderful. Very glad Hasbro sent it.
It looks like it's a very special Impossible Whopper Wednesday because I'm dressed up. Look at that. I'm wearing a very nice shirt with a collar and a nice shirt underneath it. Neither one of them have Star Wars branding. Shh. Don't tell anyone. What the hell was that? Did you see something like fly? Am I seeing things? Anyway, Impossible is kind of what life feels like right now. Personally and professionally. But the good news is, last week, as I had suggested I wanted to do, we started to live stream the building of software using AI. And we fleshed out a working prototype, not quite MVP. I don't know how all this is going to evolve, but in many ways, it's kind of like just getting the ball rolling was enough for me. Like the goal, if I had an overarching goal, was just to do it, to say that I was doing it and feeling like I was doing something and not just spinning wheels, like mental wheels.
Misa thinking I was too expensive at Galaxy's Edge. You were, Jar Jar, but I still had a friend pick you up anyway because I didn't have you. I was trying to dust the scar off your face. It's not going to happen because it's a scar. Did not have these two stuffies. I don't think we got all the stuffies that were ever released or all the posable figures that were. And if I was thinking, I would have said grab the special mug at Oga's Cantina, and I wasn't thinking. There's so many things at Disneyland or Disney World that I don't have that I want.
Please do not try to eat the bite. Okay, here's Rocket today. No. You're here with Rocket today, and you're going to be interviewing her. Rocket, what's your favorite color?
Really? You're sitting down? You have to go and you're sitting? That doesn't make any sense. It makes as much sense as someone leaving their bike here. Are these two whites a little different? Do you see that? A warm white and a cool white? I mean, you're cool, don't get me wrong, but you're also rather large. Not as large as the other stormtrooper that we have upstairs guarding one of the bathrooms, but you're still pretty big. She's got that carrot in her mouth like it's a cigar. Yeah, just having a morning cigar here. Is it crunchy? Is it yummy?
ASMR.
I wound up printing another one of those flexible stormtrooper models. Did I show you those? Let me adjust my hat a bit more. Oh, did I even show you I got my hair cut too? Probably not. Here's some of them. All of them posable. Huh? Nice, huh? And then this one, this was an extra one. I wasn't sure where to put it, but I thought here in front of the Star Wars string art, that'd be fun. The other ones I've got down here by the Fifth Element stones. There we go, right there. I've been busy doing all the geeky things. 1111
1. Rocket is the GOAT! Greatest of all time. And it's 111. Boy, the angels are following me today. They're letting me know I'm on the right track. I sometimes wonder if I'm starting to repeat myself. Here's something I know I haven't shown you yet, my army of Sith troopers. And I know I haven't shown you because I just finished them. Well, minus their rifles, which I am currently printing now. Just what I always wanted. No, seriously, I can't have enough Sith troopers and Star Wars figures. I'm going to begin printing a Muppet version of me that was originally generated in AI. Gonna try this vegan treat, given that it was on sale, and I hope it's good. Made without dairy, so how bad could it be? We're gonna find out together. Ball. Okay. Not as soft as I thought it was going to be. Maybe you have to hold on to the balls for a little while for them to warm up before you go trying to stick them in your mouth. Anybody have any balls tips? Is anybody else watching the Andor Star Wars series and 3D printing objects that you can't buy? I feel like the world's crappiest vlogger because I can think of 2 things that have happened over the past couple of days that I could have recorded, but didn't because I wasn't thinking. I broke out. And I don't mean like, like pimples. I mean like I had an allergic reaction to something. Like I had a huge red spot and welts all over my chin. It was horrible. The red spot was here. Like, bigger than that. Huge. The welts here, you didn't necessarily see. I mean, you could feel. I mean, you could see the fact that my skin was clearly having some kind of allergic reaction. I don't know what the hell gave it to me. I keep thinking it might have been some of the pineapple that I had. Like, tied to oral allergy syndrome. I've never broken out in hives. Ever. I can't think of a time in my life that I broke out in hives. And I'm racking my brain wondering what it was. And I just shaved. I don't think it was the razor. I've had razor burn before. And I even thought, maybe I should record this for posterity. And then I didn't even think, oh, I should record it for everybody to see. Maybe you could have figured out what the hell it was. I'm better now. You can't see any red spot. It's a couple days later. And then last night, I went to a concert of sorts, an art walk in downtown Seattle. And went to King Street Station. Never had been there before, that I know of, that I can remember. And it was pretty neat. Like, the architecture inside was rather nice. I did post some things, at least a couple video clips, to my Instagram stories. I was better at that than I was just, like, raw vlogging. Isn't that what they say these days, raw vlogging? And, of course, the time that I think about all this is when I'm doing something relatively mundane. When I have, like, a moment to myself. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind these moments to myself, but I've been enjoying other moments in my life with other people. And I'm not ready to share that part yet. Look, here's one of the ceilings that I saw at the King Street Station as I was listening to a friend play her musical instruments. Gosh, it's even worse. I remembered to take photos, but not video, for a thing that I should have taken video for, although I probably would have been hit with copyright infringement, given that there was music being played by an artist. I don't want to do that, even though the artist is amazing. Markdowns, markdowns, markdowns. 70% off, 90% off, or close to it, 50% off, and 50% off. I really wanted the Demogorgon Masters of the Universe figure, but I'm holding on to the receipt for this one because it may drop to 70% off, and then I'll take it back to the store and ask to return it only to buy it again with a deeper discount, so I might even be able to save more money on that. I already had a Skeletor. Can't have too many Skeletors, but I really wanted the Demogorgon. Can you see it? That's so cool. What could be in here, apart from bubbles and steam escaping? Can you see right there?
Is that enough of a clue, or do I need to lift the lid to show you mushrooms? 16 ounces of mushrooms for about $1.20 total. Yeah, I'm a bargain hunter. Like a really good bargain hunter. Mushrooms are super simple to make. Many of these 3D printed Jedi figurines allow me to insert filament to use as lightsaber blades. They're all holding on to lightsaber hilts, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that because I kind of like the way they look now. Just golden on the shelf. Can you see that they're gold? I know they may not look gold. If I get closer, maybe then you can see the speckles. Yeah, a speckled Wookiee. I polished off another 20 ounces or so of pineapple. Yeah, can you believe that price? Unbelievable. So far, my face is normal, ugly as ever. I can't see anything. I can't feel anything. I mean, it was bad, dramatic. You would know. Or I definitely knew. Jedi wasn't even phased, though. I mean, it was like a huge red spot on my neck. It's like I was turning into Jupiter. Hey, Chris, remember when 4 Lego minifigures used to cost you about $10? Yeah, the other day, when I got them on clearance. Can you believe that? Seriously, I do remember a time when you could get 4 stormtroopers for right around $10 and no hiccups.
What happened if you subscribe to someone?
Absolutely nothing. YouTube's so screwed up that you can subscribe to somebody and never see the videos that they publish. They want to show you everything except for the things you want to see. That's just how it works. That's how the algorithm is. That almond milk is pointed the wrong direction. There we go. 75 cents. No, dude. Hang on. Ow, don't do this today on my shoulder. It's hurting. There we go. Okay. We spent the afternoon over to friend's home and allowing Rocket to, I guess, get used to their cat. And Rocket likes cats. I'm not sure if cats like Rocket. She did not eat the cat, so as a reward, she gets whipped cream. Here you go. Yeah, you want a pup cup? How much do you like the whipped cream there, Rocket? Oh, yeah, look at that tail. I've heard of white collar. I've heard of blue collar. But what about gray collar, huh? It's going to be my hair soon. Like yours. You're gray. I'm talking to my dog again. Not like I needed more coasters, but I thought it would be really neat to try a dichromatic black and red filament with this Vader model. And yeah, it's thin, but it turned out very well. I may do that again should I need to print out more coasters and more Darth Vaders, which, of course, I need. Here comes Jedi Cottontail, hopping down the Star Wars trail, hippity-hoppity Star Wars all the way. Easter's almost here, so that means I needed another bunny model that was a Star Wars crossover. Just for me? Nice! I've always wanted to try one of those e-ink display smartphones, and I've got a chance! Booting it up for the first time here. I don't know, there's just something pretty neat about this. I haven't even taken off my jacket yet, and I'm already downloading updates for this thing. That's how excited I was to try it. It came with the case on it already, which is nice because I would have wanted one of those. I know it's older technology, but this is neat. I don't know why I think it's neat. I think my favorite part of this device is when it's turned off. I mean, it's off. It's on, but it's off. I love e-ink. I need more e-ink products in my life. It feels retro, monochromatic. And I think there's something to that, right? You know, black and white and shades of gray. Kind of like the new TIE Pilot I just printed. How's that for a segue? Seriously, I did not mean to jump right into that. I think I like that composition.
Wait, no. Okay, messages. Okay.
Different, huh?
Yeah. Okay. There. Why is it black and white? Can I have it?
You see a double rainbow with a celery in my mouth? Whew. Here's my new fascination, being able to upload a graphic or generate one in AI to place on either one side or both sides of a disk
or a square and then make it. Print it out. Jedi just had her school picture taken, so of course I made one of her. And yes, this is a three-dimensional object that can be printed. Isn't that awesome? I got so excited I spilled my coffee. Son of a... I may be the last person in the galaxy to be reading comic books, but I'm still reading them, at least what's sent to me. And I'm not exactly sure where my subscriptions stand anymore.
That's a Muppet version of me, ready for anybody to 3D print. I look good.
Sure. Oh my god. She's
Jedi, on her own volition, has been writing poetry lately, and I think it stemmed from a class assignment, possibly. She says she wants to fill this entire book with poetry, and she's doing a very good job with everything. I listen to whatever she writes, and yeah, she's not, quite towards the end yet. Got a ways to go, but I am impressed. The funny thing is, she has no idea I used to do the same thing with notebooks. For real. And I was substantially older when I did it. Like, poetry in notebooks. Never told her. She doesn't know. Printing Garindan. He was the character in A New Hope that outed Luke. He sounded like, meow, meow. Are you ready for this box of goodies?
Yeah.
Okay, the look on your face did not look like you were ready. Universal Fan Fest Nights. Okay, you can look at what we've got here. Dungeons and Dragons, Star Trek, Back to the Future, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and Super Nintendo World. Wow, this is quite a bounty in here. Look at that, a hoverboard. What would you call it? A pouch?
What is this?
Like something like that you could put stuff in? What is it officially? Hang on, let me check the tag. It would probably explain it. Oh, that did not help. Did that help? That did not help. But man,
That's Star Trek.
that's not good.
What do you mean?
It's a tribble.
It's a tribble.
A tribble is something that can multiply, and then pretty soon our entire house is full of tribbles. So you've got a Harry Potter collectible there at the bottom.
Is there more?
Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Hang on. Is that a t-shirt? Yep. Universal Fan Fest Nights.
What's Fan Fest Nights?
Well, that's what they're going to start doing here. That's like a Harry Potter tribble. Although I don't think it's called a tribble in the world of Harry Potter. That is a tribble. That's a map of Waterdeep, so you can go exploring.
I want to explore.
Yeah, and then you've got your
Can I have it?
pouch to carry things. Yeah, we have it all. Our fandom collection grows by the day, it seems. Thanks again, Universal, for sending along this package. Jabba has his own spoon. Well, not anymore because I have it. I 3D printed it, which means you could have it too, just not this one. Several days later, and I believe I have treated the carpet best I possibly can to get things put back to the way things were. It was definitely clean. What? The thing is working now. Okay, great. At least something's working around here. Yeah, I was working. It says 12 in the upper left?
Yeah.
12. Really? Yeah. It's only been 12 minutes?
Charging time 12 minutes.
Okay. It's only been 12 minutes. So we've got another, let's see here. Well, you tell me, if I get a free half-hour charge and 12 minutes have expired, how many more minutes do we have?
Wait, 30 minutes?
30 minutes total.
Okay.
While you think, I'll open the snack that you picked for both of us.
18.
Very good. 18, which is exactly how many you should have total of these chili and lime corn chip curls. Are these like knockoff Takis?
Mm-hmm.
And you wanted these?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you didn't like spicy.
These aren't spicy. Wait, are you supposed to go in?
Yeah, hun, we're supposed to go in. I'm in neutral. Don't worry.
What if we both have the window?
What do you think is going to happen if we roll down the window in the middle of a car wash?
Free ride.
Yeah, we're getting a free ride now. This is long overdue. It's been a while. I've needed it badly, especially with a white car.
Whoa. I like this part. Okay. More cleaning.
Oh, yeah. That's clean. Way cleaner than it was. Oh, man. Did you know I had a white car? Star Wars Timelines finally went on sale for right around $10. So now you know what happens and when. Just be careful with the pages, because once they're bent, they can't be unbent or ripped. No tearing. No tearing whatsoever. A friend of ours introduced us to a game called Bananagrams, and I did not know the game. But yeah, it's kind of like crossword puzzles without crossword puzzles, and you build competitively at the same time. How else can I explain it? I don't know.
You make words.
Yeah, you make words. That's a great way of explaining it. But instead of spending $30 on the tiles, I just 3D printed a set. What?
Zebra.
Can you see it? There's a lone hair sticking out of my ear. I gotta pluck it. Whew. Should I get it bronzed? It's a Darth Vader flexi turtle. And I found the perfect filament for it, too. Oh yeah, I'm going for the lip brow again. Here we go with this year's Easter egg hunt. Jedi better move fast. Rocket's going nuts. Look on the ground, hun. Don't look up. Look on the ground. Look on the ground. Ground, ground, ground. This is actually a really good test for you, Rocket. You've only barked a little. I know, there are a lot of new smells. Okay, now where the heck did she go? Where is she? Where's the pink? Oh, over there. That's quite a bounty.
They're not just bags, but it's got some other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Wow.
I just grabbed it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It looks like the Easter Bunny arrived early. I went out for errands, and then I came home, and I saw that there were all these Star Wars eggs deposited in random spots in the front room. 36 of them, to be exact, and a whole bunch of gifts underneath the tree. The holiday tree, which is coming down tomorrow, finally. It's about time. Anyway, so I'm going to go get Jedi, bring her back. We'll see how long it takes for her to realize that the Easter Bunny has arrived. A day early, which I don't think she's going to mind. She may start asking questions, but if she's not asking questions already, makes you kind of wonder.
So we eat gummy bears. Then this is
Vegan.
Be My Valentine butter slimy smoothie. Oh my god! I got a Starbucks cup. And then is this for Rocket?
I don't know.
Is this for you?
I don't know.
Wait.
I had no idea the Easter Bunny came. Nice. It tucks.
And lip smackers. And then I got color your own squishy toy kit. Oh my gosh, I got a rainbow corn. And oh, neat. And then I got my street thingies. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted one of these.
Oh, that's good.
There's a lip gloss or lip balm holder. It's so cool.
Okay, well, there's the basket. I started a Kanan Jarrus, but for some reason, I don't know. The AMS here on top of the bamboo printer has been messing up, specifically the first slot. I think I have to replace some kind of gear in there. Star Wars Wheat Thins. You can collect all 4. Unfortunately, the Wheat Thins are just regular shaped. They should have made them more Star Wars shaped. I got 2 Darth Vader boxes, and yes, they were all on sale. Like, I got them at, like, 50% off or so. No, closer to 60% off. Star Wars. It's awesome. I'm sure the Easter Bunny finds all sorts of sales. 50 to 70% off, maybe even 90% off.
Oh look, it's a bubble thingy.
Of everything.
Wow, I'm on a streak. No dupes.
I see you. Where'd it go? It was just there. We almost caught the Easter Bunny. Right there.
This printer. Well, not the printer. Specifically that slot in the AMS. Some part needs replaced. Oh, the Easter Bunny visited again. Huh? Jedi has no idea.
What is this?
It finished. I thought it was screwed up.
Seems okay.
I gotta wait. Bus isn't quite there yet. I'm ready to go. Got my jacket on. Got your leash on. You don't have a jacket, though. And if you didn't notice, tonight we have another Maker Deck IRL meetup. A small one. Jedi's going to be joining. Because we're doing it alongside a local art community, which is pretty cool. 3D printing is like art. And I may be planning a large-scale Maker Deck IRL event. More than a meetup. For February 2026. You want to come to another Chris Pirillo produced event? It'll be happening, possibly, next year. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Even if you're not into like 3D printing and making, you know, good time could be had by all. When have I ever hosted a boring event? When? Oh yeah, we got to refill the geocache because they said we're out of Star Wars items. Bang! Okay. Just a second. What?
There's a bug.
Bug where? Where?
Over there.
Over. Narrow it down.
There was a fly that went over my head.
Now remember, we've got to do more leaving than we do taking.
I want to just...
Hold that, please. Thank you. All right, we're done. This month's Maker Meetup went very well, and I believe we're starting to get people who are coming every month, which is a great foundation for a larger event next year. Initially, Jedi was a bit upset that I was dragging her to it again, but she changed her mind as soon as I ordered one of those vegan pizzas. I'll have more information about a Maker Deck IRL event for the region soon enough. I'll have to mitigate costs for the community center, but I think I can get thousands of people to come together. C-3PO is so cool. So cool. So cool. Of course, there's still plenty of new Star Wars merch out there. I'm just not getting it as frequently because prices have skyrocketed and I have to wait until they go on sale. But 3D printing keeps me happy. You know, you can have the best of both worlds. I'm fairly confident for many of you it's starting to sound like Groundhog Day. I'm starting to look like a groundhog too. I'm going to trim up. Although I'm using my Stormtrooper razor because... razor? Shaver. This isn't a razor. It's a shaver. Because the other one may have been causing those welts to appear. Gonna science my face. Darth Vader merch from the movie theaters. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith is running again for its anniversary, episode 3. And instead of actually seeing it in theaters, I'm going to go to the theaters to pick up the merch. Would have cost about the same, so I might as well have a collectible. Or 2, or 3, or 17, or however many I'm getting. They say good things come to those who wait, and while they had Cosmic Crisp apples available for 99 cents a pound, I wound up getting 3 Cosmic Crisp apples for 99 cents. There was just small blemishes on each one, like bruises. You just cut them off, and they're fine. This little guy originally sold for about $10, the Easter Grogu, or this year's version. And so I got it at 50% off, thinking that I'd again get it at 70% off and return the 50% off to save even more money. But for whatever reason, the clerk that I got this time around said that I couldn't rebuy it. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I had just returned it, got the money back, and I started asking a few more questions like, well, is it currently available in an inventory? How much is it currently worth? What's going to happen to it? She said it's going to salvage. And I was like, okay, they're basically throwing it away. And, you know, I wasn't annoying about it. I was friendly. But I was a little perturbed. I'm like, well, usually this wouldn't be an issue. And I'd walked back to the Easter
department to see if there were any there, and they'd basically minimized big time. No stuffies were available. So when she scanned it to check, it came up as 99 cents. So I had returned it for about $5.50, and it was then worth $1.10 or whatever. That's, including taxes. And she said, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'd buy it for $1." So I just saved $5. Well, okay, $4 really. And I'm going to keep the other one that I got at 70% off yesterday. So I got 2 for less than the price of 1. Like 2 for half the price of 1 originally. Just got to know where to look. Got to know where to save. I wish I could do that for May the 4th this year, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to participate like I have in years past. I love it because of all the merch. But, I guess this Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader merch hunt that I'm going to do today, before I have to pick up Jedi from the bus stop, I hope that is going to satisfy my itch. It probably won't, because it's not May the 4th. And, Star Wars Day is only Star Wars Day when I can find really good Star Wars merch. I'm going to do my best. I know, it's a first world problem, but you know what? I live in the first world.
The collection is now complete. I didn't quite get to all 3 theater chains, but it seems there's a good amount of crossover between them. I got the tin and the Darth Vader sipper last night, and then today at another chain, given that I didn't get to the 3rd, I got the talking, or at least sound effects producing popcorn bucket, Vader helmet, and the cup. And a ton of popcorn to get through. There's Garindan, and here's Kanan. I believe up next or soon we'll have Garazeb Aurelios, a Lasat. Oh man, did Kanan drop his weapon? Dang it, that's a lot of dust back there. Oh, did you see? I also have a new ATST driver. Off to another Schnauzer meetup. Gonna hand out some 3D printed Schnauzers.
Lily Marie.
I know.
That's code for she's having so much fun.
I know she is. I'm giving Rocket some apple, or at least the remainder of the Cosmic Crisp apple, because I needed to grab a snack as we wait for our car to get a little more electricity in it. I'm not sure if this is the permanent place for these stylish Star Wars figurines, but we'll see. That's the first female of the bunch. Most of them stormtroopers, protocol droid, and a Darth Vader obviously there in the back. I don't know, I think it's kind of a nice thing to have in the bathroom. The problem is sometimes Jedi gets really messy with the sink and then water gets back there and they've been knocked over. Over here I've got duckies all in a row. Star Wars. Duh.
It seems like I was just here yesterday, because I was just here yesterday. It's not every day that the mushrooms get marked down, though. So normally these are $2.39. I've seen them marked as low as like 60 cents. And then, as luck would have it, I found some Thundercats figures, 3 of them. 2 of which I don't think I already had. And then I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this Mum-Ra, the glow-in-the-dark Mum-Ra figure, I believe I got for Christmas. This is like a 70% discount or something like that. I don't know. Gotta have fun in life, because otherwise, what's the point?
Here's a product I thought I would try for the Schnauzer meetup. You fill the bottom part with water and then squeeze it out, but it ended up being more of a mess than a help, so I'm returning it. I might try another variation on the theme. That lip folds down. It's supposed to be portable, and I guess it is. It just doesn't work very well. Very fumbly. With Wordle, I always start with the same word, chaos. Okay, so now I know it ends in an S. Today's word. Okay, I now know it has an I somewhere and still ends in an S, but doesn't have a T, N, P, G, E, R, or M. Nailed it in just 4 tries. No, in case you were wondering, I did not cheat. But I did 3D print some Star Wars fidgets. Little Millennium Falcon fidget, Darth Vader TIE Fighter fidget, and one of these fidget cubes that has the Rebel insignia in there, or the Resistance insignia. My Porg is finally home, in the car, where it should have been all along. It's been missing for a year and a half.